So what do you want to talk about today?
I don't know, having trouble finding some balance in life. I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed. It's been a struggle with work and school and, my 12-step program, trying to balance everything. Just kind of getting down on myself, I guess.
What? So your work, your school, and 12-step program is feeling like a lot?
Yeah, it's just, I'm getting pulled in 100 different directions. I gotta balance homework. I'm a full-time student. I'm working a full-time job now. It's just a lot. And so when I pull back from my meetings, my AA, and I'm not going there, I tend to get crazy. My mind starts going off. If I miss a school assignment, instead of saying, okay, I gotta do that, it turns into you're the biggest piece of shit in the world. Last week I went on a date with a girl and I got my first rejection in recovery. And that threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
That was a kick, in the gut where it kind of turned into, you're gonna be alone forever, no one's ever gonna want you. You're a piece of shit, there's no coming back from anything you've ever done. And I struggled with that.
Yeah.
It was tough.
That's a lot to deal with. So how your first rejection and with the 12-step program, so what does that mean? Like with it being hand in hand?
My 12 steps where I go for my daily reprieve. I talk to my sponsor. I got a group of guys that I talk to. But at the end of the day, I still get lonely. I've been given this new life, and I don't want to do it alone. So, I asked the girl, I would go out for coffee. I thought everything went great. And then I get the text after saying, hey, as long as you understand we're still in the friend zone, I don't have any other intentions. I'm like, yeah, I did. That just kind of, it hurt. As much as I know it's just not a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a huge deal in my heart.
Yeah. Well, it is a big deal if it affects you a lot, or it feels like a lot for you.
I guess I get upset with myself because I'm like, all of a sudden then thoughts of drinking and using drugs start flooding in. It's like the back of my brain starts going crazy. And all of a sudden, part of me just wants to go get drunk and fucked up. When in reality, I know that's not going to solve anything. It's almost like I get upset, where I'm like, I'm talking to myself, like,
Yeah.
we were past this, Why do you still want to get high, I thought we're past this.
Yeah.
It's just, it's tough, and everyone keeps telling me this too shall pass, and you'll get through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this too can pass, but here I am, 6 days later, 7 days later, and things are starting to get better.
Yeah.
Today was like my first good day.
So you're feeling better from
Today,
That's good.
yeah.
So we're talking about you feel unbalanced. What do you do to kind of handle that? Or
My teacher told me to go back to basics. I'm pretty good at communicating when I'm struggling, and she took some time out and talked to me, and she was like, look, cut out work, cut out all that, take the weekend, go home, go to meetings, and do your homework. That's it. That's all you gotta do is go back to basics. And it turns out that's exactly what I needed.
so that helps.
It helped, yeah. And now I'm starting to take things back on and go back to work and realize that I should stop being such a big baby.
Stop.